What's going down, you bitch ass bitches? We back with another episode of Artificial Intelligence. I don't even know how many we done did now. We probably like 4 or 5. Damn, that shit crazy.
Wait, no, this the 5th one.
This the 5th one, ain't it, on baby? Nigga, we gonna breed out this bit. Oh, well, the fuck to me. You feel me? You got Gav in this bit.
Nasty here.
Kevo.
Dusky.
You feel me? And then we about to kick the shit off with, me and Kev was talking earlier this week about how the struggle shaped us. And my struggle specifically, I don't know if this is what brought the shit up, but I'm gonna share with you bitches. Past 16 months, I ain't been driving, you feel me? Cause I got my license suspended hella different times, you feel me? Until they was like, listen, we catch your bitch ass again, you going to jail. So you feel me? I've been sitting my ass down, and you feel me? Throughout this time I done sat down, I done learned so much, you feel me? I done had to sacrifice a little bit, but it's all for the, it all made me, you feel me, stronger and smarter. And I'm about to be back driving, you feel me? So it's like, that 16 months was really like a training session damn near.
I'm trying to turn it up.
You can turn that bitch off. But you feel me?
Lean on that to myself.
And you feel me? It's hella shit. Niggas struggle in youth and be used to the struggle in youth type shit.
Don't know no better than it.
Don't know no better. You feel me? Like ramen noodles was really the best meal niggas had type shit. You feel me? Until you get some other noodles out this bitch. You feel me? You eat some other noodles, you like, damn, them bitches.
Oodles and noodles, yeah.
Oodles and noodles, you feel me?
Versus ramen. It'd be crazy. I was just telling my dad too. I be thinking like crispy rice and Rice Krispies made by the same niggas. It's just like
Crispy
all in
rice?
your mindset. Yeah, like.
it is the mindset.
Tastes the damn same.
Cause some niggas be like, yeah, it be the same shit, but it be some off-brand shit that don't hit the same. Like them off-brand Cheez-Its. Hell no.
See, but it's some off-brand shit that's better than the fucking
Yeah,
brand.
on baby.
It's some the cereal called Fruities. That shit hit way harder than the Fruities. They might be Tutti Fruities or something, but them bitches hit way harder than Fruities. It's some off-brand Pop-Tarts. Them bitches hit way harder than the regular Pop-Tarts. You feel me?
Toaster treats.
The toaster treat.
On baby.
I don't walk and save a lot. I don't spend $1 on a biggity. But nah, the struggle shape us. And this is another thing I wanted to, you feel me, bring up on the pod today. We done talked about getting rich. The main goal is to get rich, but not for riches, right? It's to be able to take care of shit around us. That being said, how do y'all feel about being a billionaire?
Me, I'm trying to have more than billions. I'm trying to be filthy fucking rich.
You trying to be filthy rich?
Filthy rich. But not for all the material reasons though. Like,
Shit, about how long it'll take to count to count to $1 billion though.
Facts.
shit, I ain't
Like-
counting. I'm gonna have somebody do it for me.
So right now, this just a little statistic. It's 2,153 billionaires in the world right now. 13 of them motherfuckers is black.
Out of how many?
Out of 2,153.
Oh shit, I thought you said 200. Damn.
So it's 2,140 billionaires. That's not
13
black.
black.
And we know most of the black ones.
That's how you know the system is fucked up.
And that's where I wanted to go with this, because it's almost like, can you reach billionaire status without exploiting others?
Right. Okay, another thing. My father drifts off, but then 13, are they even really black? Like,
Ooh.
did
Well,
they
we
get-
know niggas like Jay-Z, Kanye, Michael Jordan. I don't know if they count Floyd, but he a billionaire. So we know some of them, but you right though. You feel me? Or do they got some type of, do they bloodline go back to something else type shit?
Right.
But I did want to ask y'all, because it seemed like capitalism, under the system capitalism, it's like we need people to be poor in order for them to be so rich.
Right.
So it's like,
I don't think you can get around exploiting somebody else to get rich.
it's crazy. You can't get around that.
Or you're not gonna get rich.
you're not gonna see a billion.
Yeah, definitely not seeing a billion.
You're definitely not gonna see no
But I
billion.
guess it's like how you exploiting people. If you're doing it in a positive way, like that's good for them, and they don't even know it's good for them.
But think about it like this though. That's literally what money, like an economy, is. It's like we create this money so that y'all can spend it. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
at the end
Yeah,
of the day,
because at
like-
the end of the day, they don't need that.
right.
They got the power to change laws and print currency. They don't need this shit for
Right.
real.
And to hire people, they can give your ass what you working for,
Yeah.
put you in enslavement.
Yeah, this shit get deep, and it's like, okay, if you become a billionaire off of some shit that people don't need, but they want it, you had to exploit. But is it your fault? Like, say I come out with the beastiest mask for Corona, right? And that bitch, I sell 1 million copies type shit, or 1 million. However much I sell, them bitches $10 a piece or whatever. And I'm close to $1 billion off of these motherfuckers buying masks and shit. Like, yeah, I exploited you bitches, but
Shit, I did it.
Money.
yeah, it's your dumb ass, but you could have got a 50-cent mask from
Oh God.
the Funny Bone. Like, these motherfuckers is giving out free masks. You wouldn't buy the $10 one.
Oh god.
And then posted that bitch too. Like,
And posted
you ain't
that.
shit if you ain't got this mask.
Facts. So it's like at some point in time, it's like, yeah, you do gotta exploit, but that's not always the worst thing. It's not your fault for real, you feel me? But 2,153 billionaires in a planet, shit, we got 330 million in America alone. You feel me? The world population, like 7 billion, ain't it? 6 billion.
7.8 billion or some
Nigga.
shit.
That's less than 0.1%. 2,000 people. We seen the population of Alaska or Antarctica, 1,100 people.
1,100 people.
But I want y'all to, nah, I gotta look at the map, bro.
Or was it 11,000 or 1,100? 'Cause
That
that'd
was
be
1,100
11, yeah,
Yeah,
right,
1,100.
1,100. Yeah, so that made it even worse.
They're probably not even human.
on the
And
dot.
after
You know, it's crazy. That's what we were saying
Antarctica,
too.
Antarctica. We
Look,
was-
so gas, bro. You gotta tell about that shit you seen though, like about the map in Antarctica.
Oh yeah, I'm
bro,
about to
'cause,
show
like,
these motherfuckers.
them niggas gotta see that shit, cause nobody think about that shit, but it really is crazy.
That this bitch really stretched, bro.
Oh, Antarctica.
Yes, bro.
How big?
Bro, that big. Nigga, that's damn near the whole bottom of the world, for real.
Damn.
How
so-
many countries you think could fit in it?
Bro, like
everyone.
everything,
yeah,
bro.
everyone, yeah. Like if it sank, we would all sink in
Whoa.
Antarctica if the world sank.
That tell you how big this motherfucker is for real. I think
Look.
they do something to make it look smaller than it really is.
This the whole, look, the U.S.,
Oh,
Spain, all the way to Australia.
Whoa!
Yeah, let me see that.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's the
No,
biggest
I
thing on the. So that also brings up the question.
Yeah, hold up, bro. I'm about to give them an example, bro. The U.S. over here. What's the most furthest?
Australia.
Australia over here. Antarctica is the whole
Whole
bottom
bitch.
stretch.
The whole horizon though.
You could
That
fit
is crazy.
everything in Antarctica, and it got the population of Main Street. 1,100 motherfuckers. It's more motherfuckers on Main Street right the fuck
Oh
now.
god.
No cap. No cap.
Well, a lot of it is ice, but still though.
Nigga.
That's
Still though.
insane.
That big. Oh, 80% of the world's fresh water come from Antarctica.
80%.
80%.
The freshwater reserves.
The freshwater reserve. So out of them 1,100 people,
They got
some of them niggas
80%
is
of the
distributing the water, right? It almost seemed as if you couldn't even be there unless you a distributor of the water type shit.
Right.
So that gotta be the 1%, and it's less than 1%. But
Way less than 1%, bro. It's 1,100 out of the 7.8 billion people.
nah, that's like
They say-
0.000. That gotta be like 0.000.
Yeah, that gotta be some little shit for sure. Like hella zeros. But what's crazy is they said that Hitler had fucking bases in Antarctica or some shit like that.
But Hitler was advanced.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Hitler was on them drugs too.
And yeah, you know, it's on God. Them niggas was Heisenberg that you be hearing about. It was a German chemist. You feel me? Them niggas was all German chemists that was making meth. Well, the first nigga that made meth was a Japanese nigga, but that was the first nigga that made meth from pseudoephedrine. So like, he converted it into meth. But them niggas was making meth from scratch. So they was making meth. Like Heisenberg and them niggas, they was making that bitch. Like, had everybody on that shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy to even think about 1,100 people in a fucking continent of Antarctica.
That don't even sound real.
It don't for real. That's why it really make me think like. And then on top of that, they got holes in the ice that go down like 1,800 feet.
Like the size of Grand Canyon.
And they drilling them bitches though. Like
Yeah.
think about how ahead they are. Like we never gonna know who they is, but they always gonna exist though. Because it's like somebody is doing this. You know what I mean? Like,
And it's a they. Like I
It's
don't
always
think they
they.
human, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think they human.
Hell no, they not.
The graves.
The theys,
Yeah,
whoever the
They
theys
just came
is.
out saying aliens is real. Shit.
Oh yeah, we been knew that.
But,
The Pentagon said something about that earlier in the pandemic. They did just say something else though recently, like, yeah, this is a UFO that we looking at or some shit. But yeah, it's hella different species type shit. You feel me? On top of that shit, you feel me? If these motherfuckers is not human, how old do you think these motherfuckers is?
1,000.
more.
but
Trillion.
oh God, look.
They gotta be, bro.
All right, and this is another thing I want to bring for y'all. I wanted to say. So, do y'all think it could be possible to where it was like 2 humans, right? The first 2 humans, and then everyone else after that is just a replica of them 2 humans. So like, there's only 2 real people ever in existence,
But
and we're just copies
like,
of those 2 people. Like,
what would make us copies? Like they had sex. And
yeah, that's what reproduction. You know what I mean? It's like multiplying. Like, think about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You have 1 bacteria, but that shit can turn into like.
just
Right. But it's
separate.
like that 1 bacteria can be alone.
But
for
we are
years.
bacteria too though.
Right.
Like that we start out as bacteria.
So what if? Ooh, that's another thing. What if? So like, think about how we can see on that macro. What if there's something like observing us on that lower scale
And
too?
we
like,
all look like baby ass cells and shit.
like
Bro, this what I think on some crazy shit. I think the whole universe is inside of something or somebody.
Ooh, I wanted to bring this up too, bro. They said if Antarctica were to melt, ooh, this is what we was talking about, bro. They said if the ice in Antarctica was to melt, damn near everywhere in the world.
Blood.
Like the coast and shit. Like
I
Florida
believe it.
and
If
New
it's
York.
bro, it's the whole shit.
But
Yeah.
think about this though. So they say like 70% of the world is water and the rest is land, right? How much of that 70% do you think is the water? I mean the ice
Ooh.
in Antarctica? Because if this bitch a flood, if that bitch was the,
That gotta be
melt.
at least 50%.
it's flooding everyone.
that's
though.
damn near.
Everyone.
And it's you seen how long that bitch was.
Yeah,
Bro, and we don't know what
Damn,
they're out
that's
there doing,
crazy.
bro. We don't know what they're out there doing. So one day, them niggas, if they want to hit the doomsday button, just wipe everybody out, they gonna flood the
Or
ice.
like global
They
warming.
probably
Well,
got-
that's what
But they
global
could
warming
really
is.
flood this
Probably
bitch,
got
bro.
that.
Because if it globally think about it, if the globe gets warm, that shit's gonna melt, and then it's gonna be like,
Why he said
They
that?
about to hit us with some shit one day. They about to hit us with some shit one day. Watch.
Damn,
Yep,
bro.
global warming. Y'all did this.
Y'all did it to yourself.
Y'all did this.
that's the one day they gonna show their true selves is when.
And they
everybody
stay trying
perish.
to blame it on us, like humans.
But yeah, they gonna blame
Man, that
everything.
tell you how big this bitch really is. And if this
Yeah.
bitch really that big, then we not really making that big of an impact that we think.
But it's so crazy because they got stories in the Bible of this whole bitch getting flooded. Noah had to build an ark while God was about to flood this whole bitch. You feel me? So it's like, what if, think about, y'all ever heard of Pangea?
Mm-hmm.
What if that shit really real though?
I think it was real.
I think that is real
I
though.
think it was real because you could like how
How the shit is shaped, how
Yeah.
the state or not
like
states, but what's
countries,
the name?
the continents.
And they don't be saying it right. Like, so the Earth is mostly water, true, and we don't really know that. We don't know shit about Antarctica. They don't tell us shit about it. But like you said, that bitch stretched the whole globe, right? And it's mostly water, which we're mostly water. Well, not mostly water, but we got water in us too. But so fucking damn, my phone drifted off.
Nah, we is mostly water though, ain't we?
I think so.
We 70% water. Humans, right?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Maybe
We
bro.
70%.
I'm not sure. I'm not too sure on that, so I can't speak.
No, we got
Probably-
70%.
Yeah,
of
it's
something like
it's
that.
something
Yeah.
like that. It's a high percentage of
Yeah.
it's water.
Yeah, and then and fresh water at that is there. You know what I mean? So like, think about all the shits over here that's flooded and polluted. This is probably like, they probably finesse us, bro.
Bro, think
Like,
all the
that's
third world
heaven, bro, and
countries.
we in hell, bro.
No water. Ooh.
They got all the fresh waters there. Nigga, how the fuck is first of all, 80% of that water is fresh,
You gotta hit
Nigga. But what if they really cut us off? Like, nah, y'all niggas don't get no more water.
Yeah, that's
Bro, that
Take the vaccine or you're not getting no more water.
Yup.
it's over for
This
you.
whole bit, Flint, Michigan.
And that's, you know what they say, like all this shit is the
That'd be crazy. Shout out to Flint, man. Y'all
Bro,
some
they said,
troopers.
bro, they said
Yeah, we
Obama
know.
came to Flint and drunk the water.
He ain't
Hey,
drink that
niggas.
shit.
Nigga took that. Okay. Kiss that bitch.
It's okay.
Nigga air sipped that. Nigga took a sip from here. Nigga, this shit good.
It's okay to drink.
I'm about to say some crazy shit I can't, bro, my fault.
But spaz out on they bitch ass.
I done forgot.
Spaz out. Nigga.
I done forgot, bro.
Nigga.
I was about to say some wild shit, though. Oh, yeah, alright, so look, you know how they say all this shit is distraction, like corporation, like the Matrix, all shit? So what if that's really the distraction? They got us here on hell while they over there in Antarctica kicking it, nigga.
Big.
Living the time of their life, nigga. They over there.
Big.
Balls. They probably don't got gravity in that
Bro.
bitch. They probably, you never
Bro,
even know, bro.
I'm
They
about
probably
to
in that
say,
bitch.
they walking off the edge into space, bro.
That's the thing though, cause what the fuck is under Antarctica?
Damn. I don't even know.
And
They
if
know.
this bitch, and if the globe really round, why can't they show? You feel me? How like where the rest of the world meet back up? Like you feel me? They show it at the bottom. That's why I don't like this shit, bro. Cause I don't want to get into the flat Earth shit, but it's like
Because it's like they telling the truth, but not the whole truth.
not the
and that's
whole
why it's like,
truth.
you gonna always accept it because it's like, it's not all the way capped. Like, if it was all the way capped, then that's when niggas be like, oh, hold on. But that's why they can't completely just cap, you feel me? They gotta get you to, they gotta really, you know what I mean? That's like,
And then, like we said on the last pod, if you don't know your history or you never knew it, then you really can't argue with a motherfucker that's just telling you, nah, this is what it is, nigga. You feel me? Like, you can't argue with that nigga. Like, nah, you gonna believe this shit, nigga. You ain't never learned nothing other than this.
you his system, nigga. Like,
Yeah, nigga, this is my shit, nigga.
hey, bro, and that's the other thing, I'm glad you brought that up. And me and my dad was talking about too, like, that's why shit's so fucked up. Because think about how we started as two humans, right? Now we got 7.8 billion humans. Like, as time progresses, it's not going to be the same thing. It's going to slowly lose value, you know what I mean? So that's probably why we not 7 feet tall. That's why we not flying and shit, is because it's slowly coming away. Yeah, like, imagine playing, like, and taking your history from you. Like, imagine, we don't know those two people that was the first people to really be here. Like, we don't know them people.
They
We just-
really took black people history away from it. I think that's like why we so fucked up for it, because we don't know that we really come from greatness. Like, we think we come from bullshit.
Yeah, people think they earliest ancestors are slaves. And that's the sad thing about
And
this
they,
shit.
and you know how the slave owners, they wiped the history. Like, they was separating families and kids. Like,
Mansa
you know,
Musa,
once
the
you-
richest man ever, was that was just 700 years ago. You feel me? BCE, no,
That's
BC
right before slavery.
was just 2,000 years ago. So we talking about BC, before Christ, before the Common Era, was just 2,000 years ago. They told us that dinosaurs is the Paleo whatever era is 6 million years old. You feel me? So it's like the Earth been around for too damn long. You feel me? We fuck around started out as dinosaurs or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's what we
Birds
said
probably
last time.
fuck around started out as dinosaurs. You can't be no bird flying around in the trees when them dinosaurs out
Hell
here.
no. No.
I eat your ass out the sky,
Oh
nigga.
god.
And you're done for. But shit had to change, you feel me, for certain species. That's why I really think a lot of species is damn near man-made, for real. I'm straight. Like the little chihuahuas and shit. But ain't no way you was here. You feel me?
Bro, household pets, I don't understand.
And breeding.
How did
I
they
don't-
adapt enough to just want to get taken care of? Like, cats and dogs, where did they come from, bro?
From the lab.
From the lab.
They come from the
It
fucking
had
lab.
to,
Right.
They had to come from the lab.
From some DNA
And
and
somebody-
some shit that.
They selling them and shit.
Oh, fucking Goddard.
Like, My nigga Goddard.
They told us this a minute ago,
The
nigga.
E-Dog, bro.
Got her.
That's soon. That's coming soon.
No, they already got that, I think.
The E-Dog?
They got blue like virtual horses, like e-horses that carry you, bro. I
What
spent
the
them on my
Oh
life.
hell no! What the fuck?
But
Yeah,
back to the struggle though. If y'all trying to get back there.
You can get back
Bring
on
us
that.
back.
Because from how it shaped me a good way, and that I just started, like my mom, her favorite word was no, nigga.
Yes,
so,
sir.
So we like, I know like a few times, nigga, I'm stranded. Call mom like, can you come get me? Shit, like, no, I'll figure it out. You got out there, we can figure get home, nigga. And like that, like figure it out. That stuck with me. Like I
In
just
the
gotta
moment,
figure
you
it out.
like, damn, I hate you.
mad as hell, but
Gotta figure
you
that
gotta
shit
figure
out.
it out.
And you know what? Another thing, I'm glad you said that because me and Kev got stranded out at the motherfucking studio one time, bruh. And me and Kev the whole time, nigga, we just smoking and cooling in the studio, you feel me? Like, we not sad about the shit, we not. And you really can't never come down type shit. Like, you
Yeah.
can't.
It's so easy to do that too. Just
Man.
instantly drop your whole mood.
Low vibration.
But that's gonna make your reality even worse when you thinking negatively.
Yup.
So you thinking like, damn, car just fucked up.
You
Died
get
on
punch
us.
it.
You feel me? Nigga,
Nigga.
boom a hole in his window. Like, damn, nigga, you could have waited for AAA, nigga. You never know what was gonna happen, nigga. I ended up getting my car died, or was it dead? I think the battery did or died. But I ended up getting that bitch for free. One of my niggas happened to stay out south where we was at. Nigga happened to have a brother that unlocked cars and shit.
God.
Yeah.
Well, remember, I used to lock my. Well, I still do be doing it. I lock my keys in my car all the fucking time, bro. But I was at work one day, like I locked my shit. I just caught the bus home, like fuck it. I ain't called nobody, man. I just hopped on that bitch. Fuck it. Go got the spare, went back out there.
That shit happened to me not too long, bro. I tried up and go to Planet Fitness, bro. Like 2 months ago. I get there, bro. I really think my account got overdrawn type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But nigga, so the account overdrawn, I look, I'm about to go order the lift. I got negative 40 in that bitch. You feel me? So now I'm walking home with that pain of negative 40.
Yeah.
And then I'm walking home with that pain of walking home
Hours.
after the gym too. Nigga, I get home, my ID gone. When I left the gym, I had my ID though.
Yeah.
Got to the crib, my ID gone. No. Oh no, that was a whole different time. I left this bitch in a fucking Uber.
Fuck
one day.
yeah.
Damn.
Left that bitch in an Uber. You
Damn,
feel me? Like,
how'd you get it back?
I'm that nigga.
He
You
figured
feel
it
me?
out, nigga.
You gotta figure that bitch out. Sometimes you gotta figure that bitch. I can't even let y'all know how I did that. But this bitch right the fuck here. Right now.
Oh god.
This the same bitch that got left in that Ubi. You feel me? I got him back. You gotta figure shit out sometimes. You gotta work with life. You gotta be water and adapt to every situation.
Water.
And you know what? That bring me to what you was talking about, cause you gotta be able to adapt to shit. You can't always think you got it figured out, or shit is just supposed to go your way. And a lot of times where niggas fuck up, they too hard-headed and they can't learn. And what Keon was talking about, he was talking about how old niggas don't like to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stubborn as fuck.
Old niggas be stubborn as shit.
You be wanting to smack the fuck out of them. Oh my god.
But you gotta realize different lessons and different experiences come with different eras.
Yeah, like they've been through a whole different
A
trial.
whole different, y'all was 80s babies, y'all crack got introduced to y'all,
Right.
but we 90s babies, some whole different shit happened to us.
And they don't understand what
Opioids.
we going
The
through
94
right now.
crime bill, fucking 9/11, you feel me? Hella shit. Hella shit. Even this right now, this is some shit,
Even gay rights though, that shit some crazy shit niggas gotta go through.
like we got smacked in our face. We had to take a back seat to gay rights. No disrespect to you gay bitches. It's like, nah, I can't say that. I can't say that.
We calling everybody bitches, man. Yeah, bro, they was
Yeah, everybody a
no
bitch though.
You can't-
Everybody really a
You
bitch.
can't take
though.
it personal, bro.
Man, that's
Like,
Yeah, if you a bitch, you a bitch. You can't be. But yeah, we had to take a back seat. I dare one of you bitches to get mad actually, cause we had really had to take a back seat to y'all though. Like we ain't been dealing with this shit for.
Man.
We ain't been getting discriminated against since BC.
Oh god.
That shit down.
They said, hold on, let the
Ew, no.
let the gays speak.
Yeah, get that shit off right quick.
When they made the gay, nah, they programmed them. You know, like
Ooh, this nigga
I
going
ain't even going.
great. He trying to go great. All respect to all bitches, but we just saying our rights as black people always done took a back seat to everybody else, every other demographic, and women as well. Women took the back seat.
Man,
Bro, it's funny though, cause I feel like women's rights is gonna come though. Like it's gonna be equality, and that's gonna be exactly what they ain't want.
I don't think
like,
they gonna ever get their shit off.
They ain't want it.
Now that they selling female reproductive organs, it's like I'd be damned if I heard y'all was cutting dead niggas' dicks off and selling them. Oh yeah, we about to say it because this nigga need a dick. We not about to do that. Y'all can't sell uteruses and shit. And to the bitches that buying uteruses and shit,
So that is when you become an organ donor. Is that what that means? Like,
nah, that's some whole different shit.
okay, yeah.
Organ donating is damn,
Hold on,
but that's the same shit though. That is the same shit. But organ donor, I thought was like heart transplants and kidneys and shit like that.
you
I
never
thought
know
the dick
what
was
they.
an organ.
Cause they probably.
Yeah,
every
I
time,
think it is though. I
Every
don't
time a
even
nigga
know.
die and they have organ donor, they probably got a procedure where they take them his organs out and do something with them.
I think they cutting everybody else.
So every day they probably getting a few.
Yeah, it's
million
probably some
organs.
niggas that just be having hella organs in their.
Have y'all ever seen an autopsy?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Cut that. They be.
Bro, and they be having slice marks all over their whole bitch.
I don't want no fucking autopsy. I don't want no surgery.
Hey,
you
bro,
can't-
let that
you
shit
mean-
die.
You know what I mean? You can't. Hey, stop, nigga. You know what I mean? You,
Home babe, try to wake this nigga up, try.
That's what they prepare you for. Like that's really all they really care about. Think about how many people's on this earth. You feel me? Like people don't really think about that. Like
And niggas, and then it's crazy because they looking at all of us as money. And we don't even see it, but like you said, I think this was the first damn episode. We all just corporations. You feel me? We might as well have a barcode on the back of our head type shit. You feel me?
And we basically do with the
Social and shit, yeah.
That's
Your whole
crazy.
birth. I think on your birth certificate, it's like a. But y'all ever seen like an inmate number, like F55?
Yeah.
But that shit on your birth certificate. Everybody got that shit.
and it's like somebody. It's somebody that know that shit if it's for it to be there. Like and people that can use that against you. I feel like. Cause like think about how you already got laws. And like, you know what I mean? Though you be having people, random ass lawyers or like law firms hitting you up every day about some random shit you could fight. Like, for what, nigga? Like, that's really what y'all niggas do is sit and look for cases all day. Like, how is that even a thing?
They be getting paid for nothing for
Bro, they
some
make.
shit.
I was watching this thing. He was saying they make money off of you from the day you born, just because your parents. Now that they got a baby, they gotta pay taxes on diapers and milk and all types of shit. So like they was like they calculate the tax you pay from when you a baby, counting that shit. So when you get older and die, like the tax you spent that whole time. Feel me? That's how they make.
Think
the money.
about it though, like if you was to really effectively program somebody, you gotta start in the early years.
Yeah.
So the whole time in the hospital, we got a topic for y'all bitches next week about that shit. The whole time in the hospital, you feel me? When they take the baby away from the mom, yeah, he gotta sleep in the nursery tonight. You feel me? We gotta go put his ass in the nursery. You don't know what's going on with your child. Then they sell the same fucking formula. Like it's only one baby food. You feel me? Or a couple baby food.
Your baby could die in that span from when they took him to the nursery. You probably can't get it back because somehow he died. That probably didn't happen.
That's some crazy shit. And then they'll probably blame it on you. Like, yeah, you was bleeding too much. You tweaked out. You feel me?
Bro, I guarantee you that shit didn't happen.
They do black women ridiculously in hospitals, but it's crazy though. Like, if your child not naturally fed, you feeding your child shit from birth, shit that's probably, you feel me? I ain't gonna say something like it's terrible, but I wouldn't eat that shit. Why the fuck is babies eating that shit?
Yeah, that shit is nasty.
Would you eat some damn something like beef for real?
Hell
Hell no.
Fuck no.
Damn. And babies, they don't know nothing better. You feel
But
me?
why can't you blend up some smoothies? You feel me?
Some breast milk.
Yeah, but shit, fuck it, a banana and some ginger and shit.
Yeah.
Like, why can't a baby have that?
Damn. They gotta wait until
That's
they're like
true.
1.5 or some shit like that to eat that real food.
And it's probably some shit that happened to him in the hospital or something. Like, yeah, his body gonna reject this. Or they body not gonna reject it and they just don't want you to feed your baby real food type shit. They want your baby to go 2 years off of this GMO shit, get him right in the matrix, you feel me? By the time he 2, he deep in that matrix. You gonna get that nigga his first iPad and get that nigga super in the matrix. But DC just said some crazy shit though.
Yeah, about the kids and shit. Damn.
DC said some real shit. He was talking about how all the little ass kids nowadays, and this is my thing, even us, cause we low key big homies now. We not young, we not in our childhood no more. It's other children in their childhood. 2000s babies is not even in their childhood no more.
That's what I'm saying.
You feel me? It's the 2010 babies, which is crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's the 2010 babies now. They the children right now. They face full of media.
All day.
Probably averaging 20 hours of screen time.
That's their fun now. That's where they get their fun from.
Yeah,
so
they
you
don't
know
even
it's like,
they don't even go outside and shit, bro.
yeah,
Niggas, bro,
you know
niggas
it's
do not
bad.
be outside.
When that's your fun, you know it's bad.
Like growing up, we would go outside and see where all
That
the
was
lights
the only
be.
thing to do was go outside.
Yeah,
Like, I was
just go to
never
the
in
park,
the crib.
everybody
Like,
Baby, they'll never know about the green machine outside.
Oh, the tower thing?
Yeah, they'll
bro.
never know
Oh
about
God.
that. You feel me?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You just go over there and not do shit and just, you feel me? Just
Kicking
talk.
it,
Yeah.
vibing.
Oh God.
I remember I used to go to Abdul's house down there every day. Who?
Oh God.
No phones,
the
no none of that.
no
Bro, the
phones.
creek was fun as fuck.
Creek,
man.
yeah.
Bro, I got my first phone in the 10th grade, bro. Well, not
Damn,
my
that's
first iPhone.
crazy. Kids probably don't even smell like outside no more.
Bro, that smell.
Oh God, you smell like outside.
Baby, go
Damn.
get your ass in that.
Hell God.
Cause niggas was always running football, running what's that shit called?
Smear the queer.
Fly or
Or
fly.
fly, yeah, that too.
Oh,
But Smear the
yeah.
Queer too, though. I remember that though.
Smear the queer.
They
was
can't even
dangerous
play
shit.
that no more.
Yeah,
they
that-
allowed to say it.
Oh,
Yeah.
But that's crazy. The little niggas don't know how to shoot the
Damn.
ones no more though. Like these little niggas, they gonna be the ones that's really out here murking.
Yeah.
They already, bro. It's bro. Like, what's that earlier this year? Look, it was a little dude right there on Shady Lane.
Oh yeah.
They
that
killed
guy.
a little nigga,
Yeah.
killed another little nigga.
That was
Oh,
Was
last-
that earlier this year
that
or
was
late
that was
last year?
But they still had the balloons because
Yeah,
it was
shit's
it
still
just
over there.
happened.
Bro, these
like,
little
last year.
niggas is wildin', bro,
Yeah.
and it's a reason.
Damn. Yeah, and then they listening to other little niggas that's
Young boy,
Young
yeah.
niggas.
They looking up to the wrong image.
It ain't never been this many teenage rappers.
Oh,
You
God.
feel me? Like,
That's just like fire and hot.
bro, like when Chief came out, bro, he was damn near hot just because he was so young.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like this nigga was really 16 years old. We was about to fuck with that nigga. I ain't even fuck with him for real till he turned like 18. You feel me? But now everywhere you look, these niggas are 17 and 16 and 15 years old. You feel me? And rappers is getting targeted more than ever. So it's like, if that's what you looking up to, it's like, you seeing straight negativity. These niggas is dying, so they might be getting programmed, oh yeah, beastie niggas die young anyway. Like,
Oh God.
I don't know why they tell you that when you young, like the good die young.
Bro, that quote fucks me up, bro. Because I be thinking I'm gonna die young. Bro, I'm gonna be so sick if I die young.
Man, if I die young, I need to die on some like
I
Natural
wanted to
shit.
die type shit.
natural, but I want it to be like I don't gotta feel too much. Like, let me go on my sleep.
But I just want to leave a legacy first. I just want to go down as. I just want to change. When I die, I want something to change. That's my goal. I I want something to change, like for
The
the
world
positive.
gonna go on though. You know what, bro? I had to stop thinking like so like I be thinking highly of myself, and you should. But at the end of the day, you gotta realize that the shit gonna go on without your ass.
But nah, you definitely can make a shift though, a little shift that can be good. Cause when Nip died, I didn't even really fuck with Nip before he died. I'm not gonna beat you, but when he died, I started looking into him like what he was about, and that shit really like put a switch in my head. Like, okay, I see how you
I feel
win.
you. Like some people do be on that, like Capital Steve. I feel like some people have that shit in mind. I feel like
Rest in peace, Capital Steez, man. Rest in peace, Nip too, man.
niggas have that. Some people have that
Rest
in
peace,
mind.
Capital
Though.
Steez.
Like shit, if I die, at least I might change someone.
Yeah.
I think he knew he was gonna die.
Kev, I know you done had that thought too.
I'm gonna beat you.
Man, that shit retarded.
Shit crazy.
Yeah, that shit deep as fuck.
Cause-
Thinking about Capital Steez just because I really think he knew, bro. I think the more you find out, the more miserable you gonna be, bro. Motherfuckers be out this bitch happy than a motherfucker if they don't know shit.
Nah, bro, but like at the same time, you choose like you gotta make the best of your situation, like any situation, like even after knowing all that shit fucked up, how fucked up it is, you within this bitch, so we gotta make it good. That's what you make it.
That shit can really make you hella depressed.
Oh,
Like,
fucking-
if you think about it all the time.
Right. Like the young niggas that be acting and shit. And then like you be knowing them from the show. Then you be seeing them niggas 10 years later, they be doing drugs and shit, and they be on Instagram Live.
Oh yeah, Hollywood
Some
ain't
wild
good
shit,
for you.
like-
Yeah, hell no, fuck
Hollywood
that.
ain't good for nobody. And it's so fucked up because black people, it used to be like some shit that people would say, but now it's damn near reality, bro. Like most black people think for them to get rich, they gotta become an entertainer. Yeah, they gotta be an actor, a hooper, football star, a rapper, you feel me? Like that's what motherfuckers think. Sadly enough, but that's what a lot of our community think it take to become successful. It ain't too many fields for us, and it's really, I mean, that's not like such a bad thing to think because it's hella prejudice in these corporate jobs. You feel me? Like we was talking about on one of these episodes, this white man can have no experience. You got a master's degree. His skin complexion gonna get him the job already. You feel me?
Facts.
So it's like we might as well go after the shit we naturally good at type shit. But yeah, I don't know.
But that's, I feel like once niggas do realize that ain't gonna get them. Cause bro, niggas be realizing way too late. Like niggas be old as hell, then want to realize like, oh, okay, this ain't gonna work.
Right? But
Like,
that's
you
all you
got-
know, because that's all you've been doing. So like,
Y'all, you got, feel me? If that shit ain't working, not a little bit, not even a little bit. You been doing it too long. I know that's your dream, but nigga, that shit ain't working. You gotta try other shit.
Facts. Or you gotta take a different approach, period.
Or yeah, or take a different approach to it if that's really what you want to do. Like, quit trying it this way. I mean, try it differently.
I think you was telling me like, even though you a dog with this music shit, like you fuck around and end up just a ghostwriter type shit. You feel me? Or just making the beats for niggas. Like,
yeah, in the back.
Facts though.
Going with the spotlight type shit.
Hey,
It just comes with a lot of shit that people don't really think about until it's there.
bro. And then people be thinking like, I don't care, I still want it, but it's like, at some point in time, you gotta listen to these famous motherfuckers. They're telling you that this shit is not what you want.
Yeah.
You feel me? And nobody wants to be that nigga that's really broke, but you famous as shit. That's the worst shit in the world. Like I really got 8 bands to my name, but y'all think I'm a millionaire type shit. Like,
And famous people have obligations they still gotta fulfill that
Yeah.
people don't. They think you just get money. Like, nah, you still gotta go to the Grammys. Nigga. You gotta be there in that bitch. And you gotta.
no cap. You gotta say what the fuck they tell
He
you
on
to
that
say.
carpet, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that's what 6ix9ine was just saying.
But you know, he got a Hulu like documentary.
Who's 6ix9ine?
Yeah, I seen that bit.
I didn't even hear about that shit.
This nigga was talking shit to Javante Davis in the club or some shit.
That nigga was talking crazy to that nigga.
Yeah, bro, I seen that at 6ix9ine, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the industry, that shit is not it, bro. Hollywood, that shit not even it no more. You can get with some niggas in your hometown that know how to shoot videos, bro.
Yeah, why do everybody
Make a
want to
short
go to
film, yeah.
LA and shit?
It's like that's where the eyes are.
I mean, I don't blame people for wanting to, but you just gotta get to a point where you realize that that's not everything type shit. Feel me? But I don't blame motherfuckers. Your whole life you've been hearing about how Hollywood and LA is this and that. Like, you've been programmed. Of course you want to go there.
Like, bro, people be having like 400,000 like real ass fans though. Like, people that like do some wild shit. Like, and not everybody a fan is not always gonna be a fan. Like oh I love you type shit. Maybe this fan gonna really be at your back door. Like, or he one of them kind of fans. Like
nah, nigga, you ain't put me on, nigga. Now we gotta see about you.
you remember when them niggas pulled up to Joe Budden's crib a minute ago?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
That nigga just lived in a regular ass suburb, bro.
That nigga chased him
It
down.
was yeah, bro, that was funny, bro. It was some little ass white kids pulled up to old Joe Budden. And this nigga really followed him, bro.
Hey, was that Joe Budden on the escalator, bruh? You ever seen that nigga running down the escalator?
Oh,
bruh?
I know what you're talking about.
That gotta be Joe though.
It looked just like him, bro. That was so
And
crazy.
some shit
though.
that it looked like a predicament he would be in. and shit.
Even his cries for help sounded like him. Like,
Yeah,
he was like, while he was falling down that bitch, bro.
Bro,
That
nigga was
nigga was-
running, trying not
I
to fall
tried to
face
see
flat.
that shit.
You never seen that?
I
Bro,
don't think
you
I
gotta
seen
see
that.
that.
It's scary.
But you
watching
ever
that
like
shit,
you ever be on your way to the ground, but you like still trying to?
Yeah.
Bruh.
And the escalator was big as fuck, and it's people on it too, though. Like,
I was about to say that escalator was one of the longest escalators I ever seen in my life.
It was like an outside one? Or like it was in the store?
But I ain't never seen
it was
nothing.
like
It wasn't
in
inside.
Japan or something. Like, yeah, that's how
Yeah,
crazy
man.
it was. But you hear this nigga screaming.
They said no Joe Budden.
hey. Hold on, why is that escalator that
Bro, I
damn long?
did see that bitch a minute ago. They say that's Joe Budden.
Oh, you been on the escalator in Atlanta? On the train station?
Oh yeah, I hate that.
That bitch is like a mile.
Yeah,
That shit is scary. And it's steep as fuck. It's like this.
I don't like that train station though.
That shit is scary, no cap.
But you know they got a train in the middle of the highway.
Nah, I ain't know.
You ain't see, bro, I was on some highway out there, bro.
Like in the freeway?
Like, look, this lane going this way, this lane going this way. The train in the middle of them lanes.
Oh, you talk in the middle, yeah.
That shit crazy. I ain't know it did shit like that.
Bro, that'd be crazy. You driving in the same lane as a train,
In
bro.
the same lane, going same speed though.
That's when you know you flying. That's some shit I do though, bro. You don't understand. I don't know how I got a ticket, bro. But I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I done got from the west side to my house in like 10 minutes, bro.
Hell
Cause I ain't take my foot off the gas, bro.
Nigga shit, I
100 the whole trip though.
no. I'll be going, bro. I do not be trying to get put up.
But you know, it'd be wild. I be seeing cops though, and like they
How
don't
many
do
times you
shit.
got pulled over?
But I've been put over a few times.
How many
bro.
times you ever got?
0, bro. Oh,
That's
like,
crazy.
You
Nah,
got put over 0 times?
0 times on the freeway.
Damn.
How many times have you got pulled over?
Like 4.
Okay, man. I got. They rock my body every time I got pulled over.
Nah, this one time I got pulled over. It was in Kentucky. I got a $400 ticket.
Oh,
Damn.
Speeding.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
And then he said I didn't yield or whatever. I didn't stop on the shoulder or whatever. But I did. He gave me like 100 plus for that.
Damn. They got. us
yeah,
for-
bro. I remember that shit.
They got us for 200 for some doobies. But we was hotboxing before they pulled us over, and we ain't really air that bitch out though. So when they,
bruh.
but still, they found was some doobies. 200.
But I remember I had just got the Volkswagen, nigga. Before I had the fake tag on it. Still got my 30-day boy. Nah, you know what?
You did have them tagged though, fake ass.
But I think I had the 30-day tags for like 90 days though. Damn, boy. So somewhere along that 45-day mark type shit, I'm on the way home. 30-day boys in the back. You feel me? I'm right down the street from the crib. I'm about to hit that, bust that biggie on John Bishop. You know the crib right there, you feel me?
Oh God.
Damn, dog pulled right down, and another nigga was going down the street. I was about to turn on. Them niggas was on my ass. They had a .3 in the whip. Like a literal .3. Like you can't even roll no blunt out of that. He was like, oh yeah. And I told him about it too. I said, you know what it is, a .3 right here. Cause I thought he was gonna search the car and shit and then be like, oh, but I asked you if you had weed. I'm like, man, you know what it is, a .3 right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking he gonna look out. Dog said, yeah, you gonna have to appear in court for that weed. And this is what, your second violation? I'm like, man, and that was my third violation too.
Damn.
So I got to court, bro. They started taxing bodies. I had to go to fucking a drug class for a .3.
.3?
Yes, bro.
They dirty for that, bro.
I had to go to a drug class for that shit, bro. And then I gotta drive all the way to Mount Vernon. Every time my license was getting suspended, I didn't have no insurance ever. But I was out, I didn't have no license. You feel me? Because that bitch was suspended. So now I'm driving all the way downtown, no license, you feel me? Like, y'all niggas gotta be thoughtful at least type shit. Like, I'm not about to
make a nigga get another charge. That's what it
hey,
is.
y'all know y'all about to pull me over right again. But the last time I got pulled over, it was like, alright, G, you gotta sit that body down. I had weed every single time I got pulled over. Every trip.
I remember when me and Kev got pulled over. You remember that?
Oh yeah, bro.
We was leaving.
My crib. Yeah, I remember that shit too.
Hey,
And
but you know what's funny? I got this nigga pulled over though. That's my fault. Like, I was like, hey, tell him let the cop go. And then, but what's crazy is, I know the cop seen me tell Abdul to do that, and then Abdul tell the cop to do that. So that's why I feel like that's why he pulled this over, bro.
Wait, what the hell
Because
happened?
we was fried as hell.
You had what you
Well, we
told him to
was-
do?
So I told him, I was
Fried.
like, tell the cop to let him
Let
go.
him go?
Yeah.
Because you know how it
'Cause we-
was. The cop came around.
Yeah, he went around. Y'all both
And we had to
stopped
stop
first.
sign.
We both stopped at the same time. That's the problem.
And
Oh
y'all
my
tried
God.
to tell them to go first. They was
Yeah.
not going.
Bruh. I'm like, I waited. This nigga just stood there, and I was like, all right.
He
I'll
said,
wait.
tell the cops to let them.
Yeah.
As soon as he pulled us over,
Nah, I think we gonna keep you right the fuck here,
They was
bitch.
like, let's get it, yo.
That was another episode of Artificial Intelligence. You bitch ass bitches. We'll see you next week. We gonna start seeing their ass next week. On some beastie shit.